This is the halftime show with Umar Duri on Pulse 95.
Sure is that time. It's the halftime show on Pulse 95 Radio with your boy Omar Duri. And not only that, we have a special guest today, an educator, a coach, a trainer, and much, much more. Derek Pabi is in the building. That's right. That's right. He is here and he is live in the studio. Yeah! Oh my God. That's exactly what we're doing. What's up, Derek?
Thanks for having me. I'm good. You?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
What an honor to have you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Top educator, coach. I mean, the list goes on, but I'm just happy you're here with us.
I'm happy too.
In the UAE. You've been here before in the UAE?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not your first time, it's your third? Fourth. Okay.
Fourth, yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to be back after so long?
An adjustment. Took me a few days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love being here. Love seeing the landscape, driving through, and yeah, really enjoy it.
Yeah, amazing. There's a lot you do, Derek, and a testament to the fitness industry, especially out in the UK. For the listeners that are listening, Derek certifies and coaches and helps people get into the industry, gives them opportunities to really build up the qualifications. But I guess the question I want to ask you, Derek, is what does it take to get into the fitness industry?
Initially, passion.
Okay.
You've got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You've really got to enjoy. You've got to enjoy the health and fitness aspect of it, for yourself.
Yeah.
And once you enjoy it for yourself, then you can pass it on to others, because essentially that's what it is, learning about everything about health and fitness, from the anatomy to nutrition to training, creating a program. And it always starts with creating a program for yourself, or some people like the look of somebody, a gentleman might like the look of another guy and think, I want that body type, or a woman might do the same. And it tends to go from there, or sports based, or nutrition. Yeah, it just depends on what the passion is.
Okay.
And the fitness industry has so many doors to open.
Yeah.
You're not just doing one thing.
Yeah.
You can spread yourself out, doing multiple roles within health and fitness. Or you could be, a personal trainer if you want to be that person.
Yeah.
You could be a gym manager. You could be a studio instructor.
Yeah.
Yoga,
yes.
Indoor cycling, boxing,
yes.
Circuit training. There's so many different avenues to go. Physiotherapy, coaching,
yes.
Sports like yourself.
Right, yeah.
So there's so many avenues. It's not one thing.
Yes.
You can open many doors. And another aspect, you could be bored of what you're doing, because let's be real, sometimes tedium kicks in.
Yes.
Once that kicks in, you can open another door.
That's a very good point.
And I guess with the advances of technology as well, that helps.
Yes.
App training. So,
right.
Yeah, fitness has, the last 20 years, it's jumped tenfold in terms of what you can do and how you do it. There's no real limitation these days, so yeah.
How did you get into the industry?
I see why you're laughing. You heard the story, yeah. Through sports.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I had an injury, and most of my friends know about me and my hamstrings.
Yeah.
They call me guitar strings. I had an injury, and I wanted to learn how to repair it.
Okay.
And I was in the gym, my local gym, and got talking to the manager. He noticed me there every day, and he noticed the limitations in my development in trying to repair the injury. So he gave me a few pointers. And at the time, I was in education. I was teaching, but I wasn't teaching sports. I was teaching IT.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've always loved sports. Always loved the anatomy, health and fitness. So the manager wanted to get into education and teaching.
Yeah, because you gave him some pointers as well.
Yeah, helped him with his CV.
Yes.
And sort of lesson planning, what to do to become a teacher, because not long did my teacher training.
Yes.
And he said, look, you know, if you want to be a fitness instructor, I'll get you shadowing my guys as in guys and girls,
yes,
as a member of staffs.
Yes.
So I sat in, watched them deliver inductions, you know, as you train,
yeah,
you learn
yeah,
to become a gym instructor.
Yeah.
Shadowed them for 3 months and I was itching. I said,
okay,
I need to be in here,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And he put me on the qualification and then there you go. So he became a school teacher and I became a fitness professional, and that was it, really.
Are the best coaches teachers?
Best coaches are the ones that can communicate their passion well.
Right.
And are aware of other people's needs.
Okay.
So yeah, you can, that's a teacher in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a teacher in a sense.
Because I noticed, I've seen you in action, I've seen you teach, I've seen you coach, I see the way you deliver.
Yeah.
Obviously, you certify people, so you know exactly how to get your message across. But because I've seen that, that's always set the bar high for me when I look at coaches.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why I asked you, you know, are the best coaches, trainers, teachers?
They can be, but I think the best is, you know, people who know how to communicate.
Yeah.
And good listeners.
Okay.
They're aware of the needs of other people and don't put themselves before the others, you know, because we can do that every day, you know, because like I said, you do start with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you get yourself into you notice the adaptations in your body and your mindset, and you tend to think, oh, well, if it worked for me, it will work for that person. But it's not that straightforward, you know, there's different body types, different mindsets, different likes and dislikes. So, you know, if everybody could have the same, I guess, likes as I do over the years, then delivering program cards would be easy, but it's not. You have to take into consideration what your client brings, you know. So yeah.
Brilliant. And that was just the first segment.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even playing. And that is the first segment. Make sure you stay tuned for more on the only place to be at 3, the halftime show on Pulse 95 Radio. Here's some Janet Jackson and Daddy Yankee.
This is the halftime show with Umar Adouri on Pulse 95.
It sure is that time. And remember, you catch our shows every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 3 to 4 UAE time. And if you're kicking yourself for missing that show, don't worry. We've got everything available on podcast, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, you name it. And thanks to Super Mario, you can also get our episodes on YouTube, Pulse 95 Radio, and we are there. We cover some great topics like mental health, gut health, and how important the brain is on performance and recovery. And we got fantastic guests like my guy who's here in the studio. Derek Pabi is in the building. Derek, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Nah, that was one hell of a... I'm doing good, man. That was a killer segment, bro. That was a killer segment. You know who's also super happy to hear us both on the radio? My mum. She tunes into every single show.
Afternoon, auntie. Good afternoon.
Shout out to my mum. Bless her.
Bless mummy.
Yes, yes. Unbelievable. Right, okay. Let's dive into this. Now, for those that don't know, Derek certifies coaches, trainers, gives them opportunities to get into the fitness industry. And normally we talk about theory and we talk about how important that is. But one of the things I want to ask you, Derek, what life skills should they have coming into this industry?
Awareness, emotional awareness, social awareness, being able to communicate and listen. And, you know, it's not about yourself a lot of the time. You just got to listen to people's needs, their goals, what they want to achieve. Like I said before, likes, dislikes. So a lot of the time, as you know, you're listening. You're listening, and then through all of that, you tend to try and deliver a program that's realistic. You know, realistic targets for them to achieve. Again, and try and give them the skills to take the information on themselves. You know, you don't want them relying on you too much. You want them to have that drive when they're away from you, you know, to move on themselves. And but at the same time, they're free to contact you for any tips and so on and so forth. So I'd say emotional awareness, emotional intelligence is probably the most important factor. And the learners that I've certified, those that have the emotional awareness, the ones that have gone on to do great things. I've had a few learners go on to manage gyms, you know, run their own businesses, travel abroad, get back in contact with me and help me get my current learners into employment.
Interesting.
You know? So yes, full circle.
Okay.
It's full circle. And I think just listening to them, supporting them on their journey, helping them write their CVs, interview skills, and they give back. I don't do it for that reason. I just know how, you know, with the last few years, what everybody's been through. You know, all industries have struggled. So to help people get on their feet, you know, is a good thing. You know, so that's it. That's the key.
Because you've worked with so many people, can you kind of just tell now when you come across a individual, female, male, what they're going to be like from that first sit down? No. Does it take time?
Yeah, because I don't like to judge.
Okay.
Yeah, I try not to judge.
Okay.
We've all got it. Yeah. Yeah, we've all got it. But I don't like. I wouldn't like to be judged on first approach.
Right.
You got to give me time.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully I don't say stuff to offend people, but give me time, and that's how I feel. You know, things should be. As a school teacher, I remember I'd see a student. The first time a student does something, do I just say that's a naughty child? Yeah. No,
but more on the positive side, like you know how you spoke about emotional awareness or emotional intelligence. When you come across someone in a sit down, you go, okay, they picked that up or they asked this question.
Some display confidence within themselves. They're ready. They're ready. You know. You know. They might not have the knowledge, but you know they're ready to be in that environment. Yeah, and some take a bit more time. You know. I understand what you mean.
Okay.
That's
Nice. Something else I want to ask you, which a lot of people are probably wondering, what are the qualifications that trainers need to get to be certified, to get into the industry?
Yeah, it varies from country to country or region. Where I'm in the UK, they've got two governing bodies, I think REPS and SimSpa. Right. You can check that out. REPS and SimSpa. And to be a gym instructor, I think it's the level 2 gym instructor. There are a number of providers. I don't want to give them names, you know, because I feel if I do, I should be getting paid for it.
That's a good point.
Right? So
that's
if you go online,
you
type level 2 gym instructor. If you want to become a gym instructor and a level 3 personal trainer. Usually the level 2 is the prerequisite for the level 3, or some qualifications are amalgamated together. So it's all as one.
Nice. How long are you with us here in the UAE, man?
I think I'm here till next week. Next week Wednesday, I believe. Yeah.
Nice.
Next week. I wish it was longer.
Yeah.
See, maybe I can stretch it out a few more days.
I like that. I like that. See, I manifested that. Right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
This is the halftime show with Umar and Duri on 95.
Sure is that time, and when you hear that music, you know what time it is. It's the halftime show with Omar Duri on Pulse 95 Radio, and today we have the pleasure and the honor of having the man, the myth, the legend himself. Derek Pabi is in the building. Derek,
thank you for having me.
This is run smoothly, man. It's not the first time you've been on the show, but it's the first time you've been on the studio.
Yes.
Different?
Yeah. Yes, it's nice.
Okay.
It's nice to see you in the zone, to be in this environment. It's lovely.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have you here, man. Right. So this part of the show is called the fire round. Fire. And when that happens, and especially that, you know, when we have our guests on, we like to make sure we put them through it.
Another one.
Yep. And it's your time now. So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to basically throw words your way, and you can tell me, you can answer in any way you want. Okay? There's no wrong answers. All right? And that's how we're going to basically play it in this segment. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, go on, we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
First word, Ghana.
Love.
Emotional intelligence.
Growth.
People pleasing.
No.
Smoothies.
I love them. Yeah.
If you could sit on a table with any 3 people
Ooh.
alive, who would it be? 3 people.
Alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back and answer that one.
Okay.
There's so many people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
To life coach or to coach life?
To life coach. Both.
Okay. How important is it to have a mental health day?
Every day, have a mental health day. Every day. Very important.
How do you practice gratitude?
Meditation.
How do you disconnect?
Sleep.
Why did chicken cross the road?
Because of the fox.
Favorite cartoon?
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can I name 2?
Go on, give me 2.
Thundercats.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And
Old
the
school.
old school Transformers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
If you could have one actor play you in a movie, who would it be?
Omar Epps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite cheat meal? I don't like using the word cheat meal, but you know what I mean. Free meal. Anything.
Pizza.
Okay. Muay Thai.
The best.
Gut health.
Ooh. Yeah. You have to look after your gut. You have to. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Breath work.
You've been keen on that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Breathing, yeah, it's very important. Yeah, again, part of meditation. It's important. Breathing is very important. Reduces anxiety in many environments. I was breathing before I got in this room.
Yeah.
So it helps you relax.
Okay.
And, manage your challenges, your day-to-day challenges.
Favorite coach?
Omar Al-Duri. Then Klopp.
Okay. Last album you bought?
Wow.
Yeah. I knew this one would get you.
Wow. Last album I bought. That must have been a long. Because I'm on Spotify these days. So last album. It was a vinyl actually.
Okay.
I think. Who is it? I think I bought a vinyl. I think it was Camp Low.
Okay.
Old school hip hop.
Wow.
Group. Yeah.
Okay.
Into their 70s funk and
Yeah.
jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to that question I asked you. 3 people on a table. Go on, shoot names.
3 people.
Yeah.
3 people. Alive as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
All right. Let's mix it up then. Dead and alive.
Mandela.
Okay.
I'll just stick with Mandela.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the one.
Hey, that's enough. That's enough for a nice combo.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got one for you here actually. Who's going to be in the top 4?
Premier League.
Yeah.
I think Man City.
Yep.
Arsenal.
Yep.
Liverpool.
Yep.
Who's in there right now?
Tottenham. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that on radio. Sorry.
Yeah, they're looking kind of good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the Champions League?
I got a spot for Arsenal, you know.
Champions League.
Yeah, it's because it's
Oh my God,
it's not what is it, 13 games?
We just lost a few viewers.
Yeah, we have. I like what they're bringing. There are a few clubs that maybe because my team's not in it.
Right.
Know, so
and who's your team for those that are listening?
Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's something about your team, you know.
Oh, I wish I had that faith that you have.
Well, my team won it, and they were probably the worst. You know.
Yeah, but your team. Yeah.
2005 team. They pulled out some miracles.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be the best team on paper to win it.
Right.
You've just got to turn up on the important days.
Right.
That's who it is.
Who's gonna win the Ballon d'Or?
Ooh, who had a good season last? Is it on the current season?
So it was the last season. So World Cup included.
World Cup included. Oh, it's gonna
Does that
be
give it
Messi.
away?
It's Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could have a strike in your team, would you have Mbappe or Haaland?
Mbappe all day long.
Really?
Yeah.
If you could have a defender in your team, would you have Saliba or Van Dijk?
Gotta go Van Dijk.
Yeah.
But for the future will be Saliba, isn't
Okay.
it? But we'll go,
Okay.
they're performing at the same level. Almost. Yeah. So
Well, listen, Derek, I got to tell you, you survived the fire round. Well done, man.
thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. By the way, the next track is by a producer that I got a chance to meet. And I was very, very proud to play his track for the first time on Pulse 95 Radio. That's LFS. Real SQ, and the track is called Salaam Alaikum. Enjoy it. And by the way, shout out to Florin, who's tuned in from the US.
This is the halftime show with Umar and Duri on Pulse 95.
James Brown.
We did not
I like
rehearse that at all.
No, we didn't.
Halftime show, Pulse 95 Radio. You are tuned in to Omar Duri and Derek Pabi on the halftime show, Pulse 95 Radio, live in the heart of Sharjah on Pulse 95. Shout out to everyone who's tuned in around the world. Thank you very much, by the way, for all your messages of support, love, sharing the content as well. We really appreciate it here. The only reason why this show is award winning is because of you guys who listen, support, and share. So thank you again. Really appreciate all of that. And something you might not know actually is Derek actually watches the show from the UK. So to have him in the studio is such an honor. It's great to kind of have you experience what we do on this side.
Yes.
You know?
The technical aspect of it all, you know, pushing buttons there. You gave me an insight into how, you know, you got the free screens.
Yeah.
Free screens.
Yeah.
As well as the switches that you're managing.
Yeah.
And you're under pressure with time. So, four things at once, people. Yeah. He can multitask.
Men can't multitask.
Sure.
How about that? Derek, I got to ask you, man, before you leave, you're doing a lot of great stuff out there in the UK, and the fact that you come to the UAE, it really does kind of open the doors for people to connect with you. How do our listeners follow you?
Oh, yes. Well, you can go online. Company name is called Fitness, Sport and Health Academy.
Yep.
Punch that in on Google.
Yep.
Or secondly, we'll put the link up on your Instagram page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
and,
I'll do that.
They can do that through there as well.
Awesome.
I have my email, contact details there as well.
Amazing.
And my son's been pestering me. You know, he said he wants to do my Instagram page.
Okay.
So he's the new generation. So
Exclusive.
Yeah. Little bit big up Ishmael. He's got a game tomorrow.
Okay.
Football match. Traveling to play Nottingham Forest.
Wow.
Yeah, so hopefully, the team, the academy player, you know, they're a good team.
Yeah.
Coach Jack, he's a good coach.
Yeah,
brilliant coach.
Yeah.
Loves his football.
Yes.
Got real knowledge and passion.
Yes.
Similar to yourself as well.
Yes.
So hopefully the boys can, you know, get a win against a good Premier League opposition.
Love that.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure when I come back in on Saturday that I'll give you an update. Everyone that's listening on how Ish did. No pressure, Ish.
Yeah, the boys. The boys.
Yes.
Hope they do well.
Yes.
Team,
how the team does, how Jack does, and how the academy obviously does against Nottingham Forest, which is happening. Is it happening tomorrow?
Happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
yeah.
So we'll let you guys know how that is. You know, here we like to cover talent locally and internationally. So the fact that we can keep tabs
Under
on Ish,
15s.
under 15s, under 15s with Ish. Obviously, Maria has been doing her thing in Eastern Flames as well, which is great. And I also have to give a shout out to my own boys, Condado FC.
Bit of London in there. Sorry.
Condado FC, who are working hard and really trying to cement their place in the league. So shout out to everyone.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Everyone involved.
Lovely bunch of lads.
Yeah.
Lovely,
did you enjoy
squad.
coming down and watching them?
Oh, yeah. They play some lovely football.
Yeah.
You know, and watching them train. They're funny bunch. Atmosphere, energy.
Yeah.
And long may it continue, fellas. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you for that. Guys, it is full time